Woo, LDWMMAC, and salute to the WMMA universe. It's your boy, the Culture, live on the Culture Show live. Woo, well, the UFC finally cut ties with a couple of fighters, and you know what? It is about damn time, okay? You know, I sit here and wonder, how the hell did Diana Belbita, how did she manage to stay in the company for over 4 years? How? Okay, I mean, she took ass whooping after ass whooping. She was taking those ass whoopings, okay? She was taking the ass whoopings, man, like she was taking free money. And, you know, I sat back and I said, you know, where's Tanisha Tennant? Where's Tanisha Tennant? Like, where's she at? Because I sat back and I'm saying, you know, this woman, Tanisha Tennant, won the Invicta Phoenix tournament. Won that tournament, okay? Did beat 4 fighters in one night. Okay, now that's a lot of stuff. I don't care who you are. That's a big deal to do something like that. Okay, they don't do that in MMA. They don't do that. That's Iron Man. That's legendary. And any fighter that's able to go through that tournament and come out on top, I'm sorry, you have respect from me. And when you retire, you're gonna be in my top, you know, at least my top 10. Okay, like she was able to do that and win, y'all. That's the crazy thing. She was able to do that and win. Then she goes on the Contender Series to try to get that contract. Okay, clearly beats Danielle Wolf. Clearly beats her. Okay, it wasn't even, to me, the fight wasn't even close. Beats Danielle, technically, outpoints Danielle, beats her on the ground, beats her everywhere in the fight, just about. But Danielle Wolf is awarded a victory and a contract. And you had every MMA pundit come out and say that, hey, you know what? Tanisha Tennant won that fight. I mean, I literally saw, you know, you had guys like Daniel Cormier, Ho Rogan, okay? You had those guys, I mean, they would come back and rewatch the fight and say, hey, you know what? I thought Tanisha won the fight. I thought she won it. You even had Chael Sonnen who said Tanisha Tennant won the fight. So I'm sitting here looking at this. Why? But we keep fighters around like Diana Belbita, okay? Maria Oliveira, you know, how was she able to remain so long? Like, folks, I don't get it. They finally got rid of Istela Nunes. They finally, because she was bringing shame to the Nunes name. They finally got her ass out of there. And I was wondering, how many ass whoopings is she going to take until they finally get the picture that she's not cut out for this level of fighting? There's some fighters already that's cut out. But, you know, Dana White will say some old host stuff like, well, you know, you're just 19 years old, you're just 20 years old, and I don't want to do that to you. Like, he'll say some dumb stuff like that. But then we see fighters like Maria Oliveira and Diana Belbita. Okay, we see them. And there's other fighters that we can sit here and think about that's still in the UFC that's getting their ass whooped. Okay, you guys remember, what was her name? Hannah Shock or Hannah whatever. They let her hang around forever. I mean, Hannah was getting beat up all through COVID. She was getting beat down all through COVID. Okay, still, you know, they wouldn't release her. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to understand why. Why? Certain fighters, they're just there, man. They're there. And I understand you have a couple of fighters you deem as the beatdown fighters. Like, you want to get your young, hot prospect a couple of wins under your belt. So they take this fighter that people whoop their ass all the time, and they put that fighter in the octagon with this beatdown fighter. Okay, I get it. But how many of these beatdown fighters are in the UFC? And how many of these beatdown fighters are taking away opportunity from real fighters that actually deserve to be there? Guys, we got a young and up-and-coming hungry crop of young fighters, young women fighters that they can fight. And these people need to be able to prove themselves, but they can't. UFC want to keep fighters like this on the roster. They just want to, and y'all know me, I'm not about somebody losing a job. Y'all know I'm not for all that. But if you can't do the job up to your best level, then what's up? I mean, guys, you got several fighters that's up and coming. You got Chanel Dyer, who, you know, I think she signed another contract with the PFL. You got her. You got Dakota Dick Shiva. Okay, just Dakota Dick Shiva is destroying every damn body. Okay, I mean, you got her. Like, these are fighters that MMA we need to make room for, man. It's a young person's game. It's their time now. Okay, you got these fighters, man. You still got young fighters like Miranda Maverick. They're doing that thing. Okay, but we got to get some of these old heads out, because some of these old heads, they can have a good night against a young fighter. And it unfortunately for the young fighter, it sucks, because they're never gonna really get their time to really grow. They ain't finna get it. They ain't finna get the kind of time they need to grow and do what they need to do and fight against other opponents who, they're up and coming. See, this is crazy to me, that some of these fighters, they're able to stay as long as they are. It's crazy. But they got to get them out, man. Start opening the door for other fighters to be able to come and actually do their thing. Come open the door. And I'm glad that Diane Barbosa beat the hell out of Belbita. It's time for you to go. It was time for you to go. Or Jojoa. It was time for her to go. I mean, she was just a face piece. Like, we got to get fighters. Yes, I understand. I'm a grown man. And of course, I like eye candy fighters. I do. But, okay, can we get some skill in here? Can we get people in here that actually know how to fight? And can we start talking about these people that know how to fight? Instead of all these people, or, just allowing these people to absorb space, they can't do a damn thing. Like, I'm with it. I'm with these firings. Like Istela Nunes, I've been wanting her gone. Diana Belbita, I'm like, what the hell? Maria Oliveira, if she's not gone yet, it's time for her to go. Like, they're not doing anything productive. They're not winning. They're not bringing anything to WMMA except for an ass whooping. That's it. Okay? And I got a couple of things to talk about. A couple other people want my thoughts on the GFL situation. And I called that GFL situation out. I told y'all what was going to happen to that. I told y'all that was Scott Coker 3.0. But folks, WMMA is not popular, okay? It's not popular. But these people, they're promoting it all wrong, man. WMMA is being promoted all wrong. And I don't think that people actually know how to promote women. I don't think they know how to do it. Like, you have to do it, but you got to be strategic. Okay? You got to be strategic. But cutting the loose ends in WMMA, that's a start. Okay? Cutting these loose ends, like folks, it was time for some of these people to go. Just like it's time for Raquel Pennington. It's time for her to go. Folks, it's time for her to go. Jermaine Durandame, it's time for them to go. Okay, like, they keep teasing ideas. Nunes. Amanda Nunes is great. Either you're going to come back or you're not going to come back. And if you're not coming back, y'all, let's stop trying to resurrect Amanda Nunes, okay? She went out on top. Amanda Nunes left on top. Stop trying to resurrect Nunes, okay? Don't resurrect Amanda Nunes. She was great while she was here. She was great. Amanda Nunes is a legendary fighter. The best to ever do it. Okay? Stop trying to bring her back. Amanda don't even want to come back. It's the dumb fans that keep teasing the idea. Amanda Nunes is somewhere chasing Nina stinking ass somewhere around the whole, wherever they live, the RV. Man, they ain't thinking about coming back to this, man. She not. And I just think fans need to stop. She's not coming back, okay? All you goofy Nunes fans, she's not returning. Like, why can't you get that through your head? She's not coming back. But these young fighters, y'all, we have to. Okay, it's no way that Dana is pushing all these young fighters out of here, man. Like, pushing the ones that need to be here, pushing them away. Like, you just see that look on that 19-year-old girl face who went in there and beat the hell out of her opponent on the Contender Series. I'm talking about did it impressively, got the finish. And Dana gonna tell her she too young and I ain't gonna do this to you. Like, what the? And that's all I saw in that girl. All I saw with her was despair, okay? I saw a lot of despair. Like, I saw somebody who don't have much. I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw somebody who ain't got a damn thing. They ain't got no money. They ain't got two nickels to rub together. And all she saw was an opportunity to improve her life. That's all she saw. And all she saw was an opportunity taken away from her to improve her life that she was never able to obtain, because Dana White wanted to go on some kind of soliloquy about, well, we got to do this the right way, and I don't want to start you too young, and blah, 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 blah. That kind of nonsense, you kind of have to laugh, man. You really, really have to laugh at it. And, it's sad. but then he'll see a piece of eye candy. You know, like Tracy Cortez can sit there and cry and beg Dana White for an opportunity, and then he doesn't. Y'all let me know what you think.